Hi everyone, my name is Matthew Richardson. I'm a staff sergeant in the United States Army, serving as a second tenor in the United States Army Chorus, which is a part of the United States Army Band, Pershing Zone. And I'm here today to talk to you about some principles of good singing. This particular video is going to focus on the concept of posture. Posture is a difficult thing to talk about because when a lot of people hear the word posture, they think of one perfect, stiff, rigid way that they should stand at all times and not move from there, and that's good posture. Instead of thinking it that way, I want to challenge you to think of posture as a set of principles to allow you to do whatever it is that you want to do. For us, that's singing. So some of the big things that are important in singing is our bodies need to be able to move in lots of different subtle ways to be able to turn breath into sound and to be able to connect with our audience through our text. So let's do a quick rundown of all of our body to see if we're in a position to be able to do that. Let's start with our feet. Can you wiggle your toes? Can you bring some awareness to your feet to feel your socks? Can you feel your shoes if you're wearing any? Can you wiggle your ankles, slide back and forth? There's a lot of range of motion in your ankles. They can move a lot. Bounce up and down a little bit. Move up to your knees. Can your knees wiggle back and forth? Can you wiggle from one side to the other, bending one knee and the other and your ankle? Let's move up to your hips. Can you swing your hips forward, swing your hips back, swing your hips forward, swing them back? Can you swing them from side to side? Can you do a hula hoop all the way around? Now moving up the body through the spine. Your spine is nice and thick, but it's also very flexible and it goes right up the middle of your body. Can you turn from side to side? I used to call these washing machines. Turning this way. I don't know if anyone has a washing machine with an agitator, but if you do, this is what they do. Turning from the middle, going all the way up your body, going up to your arm structure. The arm structure is very important to talk about in singing because what we do is we breathe, and this is where our lungs are. So we don't want our arms to be collapsed forward, because if you do this and try to breathe, there's not a whole lot of breath that you can take. We don't want them to be stretched back either, because the same thing happens. Try to breathe. It's really hard to move. So instead of doing either of those things, bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears, squeeze as hard as you can, and let them fall. Think of your arms as being wide in the front, wide in the back. Now take a nice deep breath. So nice. And what I said wide, what I mean is wide across the front and also wide across the back here. And now moving up to your neck and head. In general, you kind of want to think about your ears being over your shoulders. So your head's not forward like this, or back like this, or back like this, or tilted to the side, or tilted to the other side, but a nice sort of neutral position where you could look from one side to the other side, or up or down at any time. So let's see if we can do all of those things at once. So you're moving your shoulders, you're moving your toes, you're moving your knees, you're moving your hips, you're moving your neck, you're doing all these things, and now make all those motions smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. You're wiggling your toes. I forgot about your fingers. Wiggle your fingers just a little bit. Wiggle your shoulders just a little bit, so you're having teeny tiny little motions. Your neck is moving in a really teeny tiny way. And now there's such small motions that you can't even see them if you're looking in the mirror. But you know in your brain that you could move at any time. It's going to start to feel sort of like you're playing tennis and you're ready for that other person to hit the ball to you. So you're not running around the court yet, but you're ready to run in any direction at any time. That's sort of what this feels like. You're ready to do anything. And for me, this is good posture for singing. Thanks so much. Have a great day.